Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's a new week, so that's another week of new statue announcements. Today we're going to be going over all of the statues announced from March 27th to April 2nd. So let's go ahead and jump into my screen and let's go over them. Alright, so starting off the list, we're going to be going over Zoro here. Zoro has some awesome statues. I believe like every few months there's just an awesome concept released, and this quarter they released this one here by LX Studio. I love the way that these flame effects look. Or I don't know what this is, but it's like purple flames. I guess it's his Amaterasu flame. I don't know. I haven't seen one because I haven't gotten to this point, so I don't know what that's all about, but it looks amazing, and the details, if I zoom in here, look really good. LX Studio, they're not a new studio. I've heard that name definitely around, so they definitely know what they're doing, and you can definitely tell from this concept right here. And if I go to the next one, you'll see the full concept, and just look at that. Like, what the heck is this gorilla looking guy back here? Like, is that like some sort of his Susanoo or something? I don't know. I just keep comparing it to Naruto because that's what I know. That's what it reminds me of. And yeah, it even has some dragons down here and a tiger over here. Man, what this definitely gets me hyped for continuing reading One Piece to see what all of these abilities are. Zoro is one of my favorite characters so far, so I can't wait to get to this part of One Piece and see what all these abilities are about. But overall, awesome concept. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. And if you guys are looking to pre-order this one, I think it went up for pre-order already. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, so it looks like it did go up for pre-order. Here you can even see some more images in full color, which I'm loving the purple background of everything. I think it looks really cool. And then this tiger to just add some blue contrast to the statue. I dig this one, but the price is $563 for this one, and for shipping, this one looks like a big boy, so I would also be worried about shipping for this one. But if you love the concept enough, I wouldn't blame you if you pre-ordered this one. Alright, next up is one of my favorite lines going on right now. This is the Toon monsters from Wasp Studio. I don't know if I've announced it before. Have I showed these before? I don't think so, but these are awesome. This is the Toon Summon Skull, which was announced last week to go up for pre-order. You can get this one on Favorite GK for about 116 bucks, which is really good. With shipping, you're looking at about 150, a little under 150, which I think is great because I love all of these. And here is a picture of all of the ones that have been released so far. These have all been released and shipped out, and these 3 right here, Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, those just finished production, so those will be shipping out pretty soon. And then the last one to come out is the Toon Summon Skull, which should be shipping sometime later this year. But yeah, look at this. These all look amazing. They will look amazing on a manga shelf. So I definitely ordered this, and I can't wait to get this Toon Summon Skull next to my Yu-Gi-Oh manga collection, which is right over there. But all right, let's keep going here. All right, this is our first licensed statue. We got Tsunade by Starexva Studio. That's a new studio to me, but it is licensed, and I think they did a really good job. I mean, Tsunade, I really like Tsunade. I know I've mentioned it before, so this concept to me looked really nice. She looks really elegant with that golden gown there, and she looks really cool holding that glass of wine. We all know Tsunade is known for her drinking, so I think that's a really nice touch that they added to this statue. I don't know if it's gone up for pre-order, but I can expect this one to be a little pricey, but will definitely be worth it if anyone decides to add this to their collection. Me personally, I prefer my characters to be in their canon outfits, so I wouldn't go for something like this, but man, I can still appreciate it by looking at this picture. Yeah, I just think she looks beautiful. Moving on to Demon Slayer, we got Nezuko by... Crap, I didn't put down the studio here. All right, I think it's Wisteria Studio, but I could be wrong. Wisteria has been putting out some really cool concepts for Demon Slayer. And if I'm correct, this is another great one by them. When I saw this one, I really did like it. Not necessarily this version. As you guys can see here, we have Nezuko as sort of in her kid form, as I would call it. But you do have a switch out. If I go to the next one here, we have her in her demon form, which this is how I would choose to display it. I'm actually really interested in maybe picking this one up just because I really do like the concept. I love the way this looks. And this is one of those where if the price is right, I may end up pre-ordering this one. So you guys might look forward to seeing this one on my channel. Definitely let me know what you guys think of this one, but I personally do really like this concept right here. Moving on, we got some more Bleach, continuing to see those Bleach statues, and this is one of those that won't break the bank. Similar to CW with their Naruto statues, this really reminded me of that. It seems like they're kind of stealing their concepts. Even the base here, you see I don't know what this is, to be honest. I guess it's just their aura or something, but yeah, the CW concepts did something very similar where they had the Susanos down there. I'm not a big fan of these bases, but other than that, I do think this is a nice concept and it won't break the bank. I believe if you're looking for 1/6 scale, these go for about 180 bucks. And then they do go up in value for a 1/4 scale. It's about 250-ish, which honestly is not bad. Again, these are really good entry points if you guys are looking to get into resin statues. Shipping for stuff like this also shouldn't be too bad. No more than maybe like 150 bucks. For stuff like this, I've paid as little as under 100 bucks for shipping. So yeah, and me personally, I always like the white Ichigo. I don't know why. I always gravitate towards his versions whenever they have two different versions of him. I already have a white Ichigo, which I do have an unboxing for him on my first channel, and I love that one. So realistically, if I were to get one, I'd probably get the base version of Ichigo, just because I don't have that version of him yet. But let's go ahead and continue. Oh man, this was a big one. So YoYo Studio, they just keep getting into new series. So they've done Dragon Ball, they've done Demon Slayer, and now they're getting into Attack on Titan. So this was the teaser that was announced last week, but this week it did go up for pre-order. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you some more photos. But yeah, this teaser definitely grabbed my attention. And going to the next picture right here, let's go to this one. This concept is awesome. So there was another studio that released a statue of this scene. I believe it was LC Studio, the guys that made my LC, Levi, Mikasa, and Eren. I love those, but the concept that they had for this specific scene wasn't my favorite, so I definitely prefer this one over that one. And I am very close to pre-ordering this one. The only reason I don't want to is because I am trying to go licensed for Attack on Titan for the Versus statues. I already have Figurama Eren versus the Armored Titan, and I have Jimei Eren versus Annie coming. So I don't know. I kind of want to wait for a licensed studio to make this scene, but it's really hard when unlicensed studios make great concepts like this one. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Try and convince me to get this one because I do really like it. I love the blood effects. The eyes will have LEDs, although I think they will be battery powered most likely, which I'm not a fan of that. I'd prefer for them to plug in, but yeah, the price point for this one is around $350, $360. So if any of you guys don't want to go the licensed route, most likely a licensed statue for this scene will be in the $800 to $1,200 range. So this is definitely a better option for you guys if you're trying to save some money. At 360 bucks, I think it's a steal. So who knows? I may end up adding this one to the collection. If I do, you guys will find out on my channel. Alright, so this one nobody else shared this week. This was all me, and the only reason I shared this on my Discord is because I've been loving the heck out of Elden Ring, and this is the first Elden Ring statue that I've seen. It is unlicensed, and it doesn't look like it's going to be one that breaks the bank. I haven't interacted too much with this character. I don't remember her name even, but I think she is the one that gives you the wolf summoning at the beginning of the game. I have heard that you do interact with her more in the series as you keep playing, and you do have some little side quests with her. So I most likely won't be picking this up, but I just wanted to share it with you guys because I like Elden Ring. And if any of you guys are into sexy statues and you like Elden Ring, then this is a good option for you guys. I don't think it'll break the bank. It hasn't gone up for pre-order yet, but it's not a big statue, so I don't see this being over 200 bucks, but we'll see. Maybe with the hype of Elden Ring, they might push that price point up, but I'll let you guys know. If you guys want some updates on this one, join the Discord. That's usually where I share my news first. All right, so moving on, this is our second Bleach statue announcement from last week. And this studio right here, OPP Studio, they are going to be doing an Arrancar line. And the first one that they're starting with is Halibel right here. This was another one that I was really close to pre-ordering. I think she looks great, and I would like having the Arrancar in my collection. This line is honestly not that bad because the price point is also under $200. Shipping, I don't expect it to be too much. And so far the concepts look simple but effective. I think they're all great. This is the one, we have more pictures of Halibel, so I'll show you guys some more here. Here's sort of like the side profile of her. You can see some side boob action right there. Her sword looks a little small. I don't remember it being this small, but the base looks great. Only reason that I kind of didn't get her is because some of my other members on my Discord, they convinced me to wait for a released version of her because this is her unreleased form and she definitely looks much cooler in her released form. So it's only a matter of time before another studio decides to make that. It will probably be more expensive. If you guys don't mind her in this form, this will be a good option for you guys. Here's a close-up of the front of her, and yeah, overall the sculpt looks great. I think she looks really nice, so I wouldn't blame any of you guys for going and pre-ordering her. Again, I will leave a link to where I usually buy these from Favor GK down below if you guys are interested in getting her. But yeah, next up they will be making a Barragan and then a Grimmjow right here with the number 6 Arrancar. So yeah, I'll definitely be keeping my eye out on this line. Hopefully I don't regret not picking up Halibel. Alright, now for those of you who are into Bust, I'm personally not into Bust. A lot of the people on my Discord know that, so I won't be going for these, but this is a great line. I do think these would look cool in a collection. Personally, I would go 1-to-1 scale for Bust. That's what I think would look cool. Like imagine having these on the top shelf or something as an Attack on Titan display. I think that would look really cool. And this Annie right here, I think this is one of the best Annies that I've seen, period. I think she looks really good. They nailed the color on her flesh, unlike the giant studios up there. As of now, Eren and the Colossal Titan, those have both gone up for pre-order and they've already shipped, so those might be a little bit harder to get. If you guys were to get any of these, I would try and get both of these first. I believe next up the Armor Titan and Annie will be going up for pre-order, but I'm not 100% sure. But just in case 1-to-1 scale is a little too expensive for you guys, they are also making these in 1/4 scale. And you know what, let me just go check the prices for you guys. Alright, so actually it looks like all 3 of these have gone up for pre-order. The Armored Beast and the Female Titan. As you guys can see here, you can see the 1/4 scale next to the 1-to-1 scale. You can see how much tinier it is. One thing that I did want to point out, they did point it out here too. By 1-to-1 scale, they do mean human scale, not the actual Titan scale. That would be ridiculous if we got a 1-to-1 scale for that. It would take up this whole room. But yeah, here are the price points for them. So for 1-to-1 scale, you're looking at $479, and for 1/4, it's $79. And shipping for that will be no more than 30 bucks, to be honest. So you're looking at about 100 bucks for these tiny ones, which again will look awesome next to the manga shelf. But yeah, that's it for these normal statue announcements. I do also have a little new segment today. I'm constantly getting spoiled by statues, and I just wanted to make sure to put out a disclaimer before I showed any of those statues to you guys. So today we're going to be going over some statues that were announced last week that are kind of spoilerish. So we're going to be looking at 2 statues today. One of them is Makima from Chainsaw Man. You guys are waiting for the anime, or if you're physical onlys, I don't believe this has been shown on the manga as of yet. This might be in the new volume, volume 10 or volume 11, but I haven't read them, so I was spoiled for this when I saw it. And also the other one is for Bleach. So it is Unohana using her Bankai, which again hasn't been shown in the anime yet, but if you did read ahead in the manga for the 1000-year Blood War arc, you would have seen this through the manga, which thankfully I did read ahead here, so it wasn't a spoiler for me. But if you guys are waiting for the anime, maybe skip watching this segment. But if you don't care for spoilers, then let's go ahead and jump in. So starting off with the Bleach statue from RD Studios. I've been loving everything that they do. They made some Hunter x Hunter statues, which you guys know that I got those because I love Hunter x Hunter. And now they're going into Bleach, and I also like Bleach, so I'm picking this one up as well. But take a look at this. I think she looks really good. The details of her face look amazing, and then we have some little blood spatter right there. It looks just like it does in the manga, to be honest. Here you can see the full concept. I think they did a great job at making the blood look very viscous and thick, which is how they described it to be. And then they did take a little bit of liberties here with the skulls. I don't remember that from the manga, but I do remember that the blood does also act as sort of an acid, that when it touches their opponents basically turn to skull. So I think that's what they were going for here, and I think it looks cool. Plus it will have LEDs. Yeah, I'm a sucker for LEDs, so I love this concept and I can't wait to add this to my collection. But yeah, that was the Bleach statue. Now we're moving on to Chainsaw Man, and here is my favorite Makima that has been released so far. This is the one that I'm anticipating to go up for pre-order. As soon as it does, it'll be an instant PO for me. It's from the same studio that makes the Chainsaw Man that I already have, and that thing blew my mind. Details on the blood look amazing, and looking at these pictures right here, I don't believe it's even finished. They're still working on painting her here, and she already looks awesome. So I'm pretty sure this one will blow me away as well. And yeah, this is definitely spoilers because I don't remember her seeing this. It seems like she's taking Pochita out of Chainsaw Man. The latest volume I read was volume 9, and I do remember her sort of starting to turn evil there, or being the antagonist. So I need to hurry up and read volume 10 to see what the heck is going on here, because it looks crazy. She even has this sort of halo over her head. And all of the devils that our heroes have fought throughout the series are also here on the base. Here's a close-up of her face. Some people on the Discord weren't too happy with her. They kind of went with a more realistic take on her face, but I personally like it. I think she looks really good. I love the look of her eyes, and her lips look great as well. And I can also see some shading that they did here on her face. So I'm sold on this concept. And if you guys want to see some more concept, which are maybe also spoilerish, here is what ZaoHua Studio has in store for us. So we have Makima. They already did Chainsaw Man. I don't even know who this guy is right here. I mean, it looks like Chainsaw Man, but I don't know if Denji transforms into this or what. But it looks crazy. Then we got the Gun Devil over here. This one here looks crazy. It might even be my favorite one, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of this one, so I'm fine skipping on this one. But this one, A+ concepts, and I can't wait to see more from this studio. Hopefully they continue to make more Chainsaw Man statues because they are knocking it out of the park. But yeah, with that, that's it for today's video. As you guys can see, every week we get amazing concepts shown off to us, and we are just getting spoiled by these studios with all these amazing concepts. So for those of us who collect statues, Wallet-kun will definitely be hating us. The studios continue to make stuff like these. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want to see some more videos of statue unboxings or statue news, check out these videos over here to the right, and I'll see you guys on the next one.